In this video, I will show you 3 basic exercises that you can do in order to avoid that slumped appearance. We will focus on our upper back muscle group, as these are the ones that we tend to ignore, or even because of our daily habits, such as slumping over our desks or sitting down on a couch sort of like this watching TV, or in bed with those huge pillows, and again we're sort of almost sleeping like this. Not really a good thing. So we will try to remedy that. Hopefully these exercises will help you develop better habits in order to keep you thinking about having a straighter back and develop good posture. My name is Micha. I'm 75 years old, moving along in life. Retired university professor and professional musician. I hold a doctoral degree in education, but I'm not a physician. So I suggest that you get advice from a professional medical practitioner. At the end of this video, I will give you a simple trick that you can do just about anywhere in order to develop and maintain a better posture. Let's begin and look at those 3 exercises that will help you develop a better posture and avoid that slumped appearance. So for our first exercise, we'll be looking at the face pull. Face pull is a wonderful exercise for the upper back muscles and your trapezius, which really helps you keep that sort of unslumped look, sort of keeps your back nice and straight. For this, we'll be using bands. I prefer these looped bands than those thin, wide, thin ones that you have to tie up to loop anyways. So these bands, you can easily get them online or at the sports shops. They're not expensive. You can buy a set or you can buy them individually. Buying a set, I think, is more economical in the end. Okay, so for this exercise, the face pull, we'll need to anchor them to a nice solid place. I have a loft, so I have these posts. I don't have walls or doors, but at home you should be using, or you can use, I should say, your door, which is a good way to hook them up. And here's how to do it. Well, first, you're going to need these little thingies here. I don't know what they're called. If anybody knows, please leave a comment. Let me know. Educate me. And these, you take these and you put them in the door like so. And then once you have them secure in the door, you just loop them around your band like that. And voila, you've got yourself a hooked band. So for this exercise, we've got our band and we hold the band to our eye level or face level, I guess. That's why it's called a face pull. Woohoo! And what's beautiful about the band is if you're sort of close to it and you pull, you don't have much tension. Whereas if you back up, then you get more tension. And the more you back up, the more tension you get. So that's what's wonderful with the band. You don't need like 5, 6, 2, 3, 4 different weights or different setups. Just one setup with one band and you're good to go. So for this, you hold your band like this with your thumbs in the inside, not outside, but in the inside, and at face level. And then you pull towards your face and release. Pull and release. So what I tend to do is I do 4 regular like this, and then I go up. I'll show you how now. Pull 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 4th one, up and down. Okay, so you could repeat this. I would do at least 3 sets. All right, so for our second exercise, we'll be looking at the overhead broad pull. For this, we'll be using another band, a lighter band than the one we were using for the face pull. You can also you can use it singularly, in other words, just pulling on one end, or you can double it up, which I tend to do. But you don't have to, of course. You do it so that it's nice and easy for you, and eventually you graduate to making it harder. That's the beauty of bands, is that not only you can make them harder by holding them closer together, looser will make it easier, and doubling up will make it harder. So you take your band and you hold them with your thumbs facing outward. Okay, not inward, outward, at about shoulder length. And then you bring your hands up as far as you can and pull, extending it completely as you bring them down. And then you bring it back up and release. Pull, come down, completely extended, bring it back up, release. Pull, back down. Now if you want to add a little difficulty when you're down here, count to 5, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to school for me. And bring it back up and release. This exercise is wonderful for your trapezius. Okay, now on to our next exercise. For our third and final exercise, we will look at the thoracic extension. Now, this exercise is really good to make you stretch your thoracic area. So, you sit down on a chair. I'm using my chair that I use at my computer. Also, the alternative to that is using one of these styrofoam rollers. Okay, these are great. I use these a lot too. This will do the same thing, except you'll be lying on your back and lying on that and stretching back. But for this exercise, we're using the chair, and you take your hands, place them behind your head like this, okay? And then lean back, lean back. Now you don't have to go too far, and do not hurt yourself. If you feel any pain, stop and just stay in this position for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come back. Now again, don't push your head. This is just putting your hands behind your back. You're putting your hands behind your head is just to keep your shoulders stretched back and your elbows back. I mean, you can always do it like this, but you won't get the same benefit. So putting your hands behind your back, you're not pushing on the back of your head. You're just putting there as a position guide, I guess. And lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Stay for 5, 6 seconds. Look at the sky, or your wall, or your ceiling, I should say. And come back. Okay? It's as simple as that. I would do these exercises 3, 4 times in a row, then take a small break and repeat 3, 4 times for 3 sets. I hope you enjoyed these 3 exercises. You can do them, these exercises you can do every day without any problem. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. So here's that tip I told you about at the beginning of the video. Very simple one. Basically, you take your hands and you put them behind your back. Just hold them behind your back. You can walk around like this without any problem. Now, if you want to add a little bit of difficulty to this, you basically take your arms and try to reach your elbows. So you go like this. So you'll feel it right away on your shoulders. It sort of gives that area a good stretch. And same thing, you can do this anywhere, anytime. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave some comments down below. Give us that old thumbs up. Always good. And don't forget to subscribe. I know, so many times. But it really helps. It helps me to keep on going and doing these videos that I love to do so much. But The most important thing of all, though, is don't forget, enjoy your life to the fullest.